Well, if I just might make a couple of opening remarks, and then I'm happy to take your questions. I'm sure you have a few. So hello and welcome to the hottest day of the summer. I want to thank all my friends and supporters for joining me today. Why don't I, off the top, answer the question I know you're going to ask, so we'll get it out of the way. Yes, I left to fight for Mississauga at Queen's Park, and I lost. But what I learned is that everything I care about is right here. So today I'm asking for this job to be Mayor of Mississauga, and I'm staying, and I will see it through. This is the job that I chose over any other, and I'm going to complete it, and I have something to prove. I want to provide the people of Mississauga with affordability once again. But I also want to give them the experience that they can trust. So a future that they can afford, experience that they can trust. I left the current mayor with a strong and resilient city, with strong fiscal management and low taxes, a plan to build housing that's affordable, a plan to build transit. I left in support of our police chief. We kept taxes low, and we had a vision for the future. But what I see now is drift, not direction. I see inaction. I see a lack of leadership. Taxes are higher. In fact, they've increased 14% over the past 2 years. The support for our police is low from the mayor's office. The mayor is inactive, unengaged, and has 2 deputies to fulfill the role of the job that both Hazel McCallion and I did ourselves. I have the experience, I have the leadership, I have the vision, and I have the energy. And I want to be able to provide Mississaugans with an affordable future with experience that they can trust. Thank you, everyone.
You mentioned it off the top, Bonnie. The fact that you ran for a seat in Mississauga and lost, what makes it different for you this time around?
Yes, we're looking forwards. We're not looking backwards. I know that the last time I ran here in Mississauga for mayor, I received 78% of the vote. I know that I'm not the incumbent. I know that I'm not the front runner. But what I do know is that I have the experience and the leadership, and I'm going to work very hard to earn people's trust.
Bonnie, how can you work with the province and with the premier when you called the premier? You said that the premier had a silver spoon in his mouth. He told you to stop whining when you were the mayor, and we've seen very clearly that Carolyn Parrish and Doug Ford get along. So what would you tell the premier, and what would you tell the city about how you can deal with the province?
I want to say that the premier and I have the same goals and objectives. He wants a strong, prosperous Ontario, and I want a strong and prosperous Mississauga. He and I have worked very collaboratively in the past, as we did during COVID, and I know that we will again. We both want to protect jobs, bring in investment, and I'm very proud of my record that I brought in over $9 billion